Hey, how y'all doing? It's Wednesday, baby. It's the middle of the week. Hump day, they call it. All right, we're sliding along, baby. And it's a beautiful day down here in South Texas. I hope wherever you're at, I hope the sun is shining on you. I hope your day is wonderful, baby. And I got no mail today, so let's just get right into the shit. Well, the Barr report, not the Mueller report, the Barr report is out. We've been talking about it for the last few days now, and ain't nobody happy about it. I've seen the polls on TV. More than 50-something percent, 58 or 59% of the people across America want to see the full report. That's Republicans and Democrats, even polled individually. It's all. Everybody wants to see the report. Of course, old Mitch McConnell don't want you to see it. Wonder why that shit is. Anyway. The work is going to start now on getting that information. It started today in the House Judiciary Committee, where a unanimous vote on the committee was approved to require that the DOJ, the Department of Justice, to release all FBI files relating to obstruction. Remember, Barr there said, no collusion. There's none of that shit. He didn't include none of that. But hey, obstruction, we don't know. But hey, I'm going to give him a pass, because that's what he was hired to do. I have no doubt about that. And if you have any doubt of where the House is on the leadership board, baby, Nancy Pelosi said it good, baby. Here's what Nancy Pelosi said. We cannot make a judgment on the basis of an interpretation by a man who was hired for his job because he believes the president is above the law. And he wrote a 19-page memo to demonstrate that. That's where Nancy's head is. We all know who Robert Barr is. We know why he was hired. He wrote a resume to the Trump administration, laying it out on the line. I don't think the President Dick is guilty of anything. He can't obstruct justice because he's the chief of the justice. It's all sorts of razzle-dazzle that Barr was put in that position to sell, because Barr has experience in that. Like we said the other day, if you're rich enough, baby, and powerful enough, you can hire the best lawyer, baby, the best lawyers. And that's how come a lot of our senators, congressmen, all sorts of cabinet members and stuff, they go on to serve companies that are lobbying the government. That's how our laws get changed. That's how the rules, regulations get changed. That's how it all works, is by the big corporations getting their ass into the House of Representatives and into the Senate to make the law. That's what they do, baby. But Nancy's got this one. She's not accepting Barr's report. She's blowing it off just about like everybody should, because looking at the history of that man, that's why he's there, is to protect the president. And that shit can't stand, baby, because, like the shirt says, when injustice becomes law, resistance becomes duty, baby. That's what it says. When injustice becomes law, resistance is duty. Are we seeing any injustices in our system lately? Oh, I don't know. They're still talking about Jussie Smollett. And I've already heard, hey, John, don't pick on the guy. He's black. He's gay. We can't pick on him. I'm not picking on him because he's black or he's gay. But for some reason, it sure seems like Jussie sure got away with a big old badass deed with a slap on the wrist. He didn't even want to give up his $10,000 bail. He had to, baby. He got 2 days of community service, of which he had already performed, and was forced to give up his bail money so he could turn around and go outside to the cameras and tell everybody that he was completely exonerated. And I'm an innocent man. I wouldn't be my mother's son. Well, there sure seems to be a lot of evidence that the Chicago police says different. Wealthy, famous, powerful. Name a title, baby. Those are the ones that get it. His record is expunged. There's no trace. The record is sealed. Nobody's going to know anything about what deal was made. Was that deal made for the good of the public? No, it wasn't. Was it done for the good of the city of Chicago? I don't think so. try to convince some poor kid that was arrested in Chicago for some minor deed, who's going to jail because he's not rich. He doesn't have a famous name, and he doesn't know rich people. Injustice, baby. It's what we all have to fight against. That's why we're all in it, and we're all seeing it every day. Donnie is the biggest injustice to this country we have seen in, I believe, history. Donnie would say that. Oh, the greatest in history. The greatest con man, the greatest liar in history is sitting in our house. The Republican Party has lost its way to the point that Barbara Bush, a former Republican First Lady, told the news that she no longer considers herself a Republican because the Republican Party left her a long time ago, left Reagan a long time ago, left them all a long time ago. It's not the Republican Party. It's Trump Party. It's Trumpism. That's what it is. The glorious leader, the dictator, the wannabe potentate, the wannabe Putin. That dishonors our house every day. Even Barbara Bush won't accept that. Because the Republicans have had, they are now, what is it? What Bannon said. They're wild animals, baby. It's time to let the horses loose. Baby, it's just take everything. And that's what they're doing, baby. That's what the Republicans always do. I can't stress that enough. Always do. Look at the history books, people. Every time a Republican gets in there, things go to shit. Look at the deficit. Look at the debt. It's sky high. Don't worry, when a Democrat gets elected, the Republicans will all go back to whining about how much we owe and how much we have to cut the budget because the deficit. Are you shitting me? Cut the budget? Yeah, ain't that what's in the news today with Betsy DeVos having to defend a cut to a serious funding cut? Like, I didn't write down a number and I can't remember it. A big funding cut to special education, from the education. They're cutting 26%. 26% of special education. They're cutting the funds for Special Olympics completely, baby. Special Olympics. Remember when I first started this shit, the big story was they cut Meals on Wheels for seniors. Do you think they're going to stop there? They don't care about those of our family that have special needs. I told you the other day my sister was so proud of going through Special Olympics. It provided her courage. It taught her a lot. But to be people like Betsy DeVos, that's 272,000 kids in Special Olympics that won't get the funding to participate, to be encouraged. Cutting back the company that makes the Braille books for the blind. They don't need it. If they can't see it, what the hell? Just read them the story if you want them to know. Special Olympics? No. Meals on Wheels? No. Any social program there is, they're out to cut it, baby. Because of the deficit, because of the spending? No, baby. No. It's for things like the defense budget, which goes up by billions all the time. And a wall, baby. A wall. That's what we need. We don't need those kids out there trying to find their soul. No. We need to build a wall, baby, so everybody can see what Donnie did. Budget cuts for a wall. Everything this country has built to reach out to those that need that special help, that special program that allows them to find a little bit of dignity in our world. Whether it be Special Olympics, special education, whether it be the CHIPS food stamp program, any social program. Because the Republicans only care about one child, baby. And that's the one in the womb. While it is still in the womb, They will fight like hell for it. The minute it takes its own breath, baby, you're on your own. Tough shit you got born into a poor family. Should have been born into Betsy DeVos's family, baby. Then you wouldn't have any trouble. A Trump. One of them really, got all the money and screw everybody people. How many yachts now, Betsy? 6 or 7, I don't know. I lose count there, baby. She don't give a shit about the Department of Education. She's in there because she was a big donor to Donnie. It's a payoff. That's all it is. Like all the rest of them that kiss his ass to get their job. They're not working for you, baby. And now he tells you that the Republican Party is going to become the party of the health care plan. Hell, what, they've had 8 or 9 years to come up with a plan. Have you heard one yet? Have you heard a stinking little iota of a hint as to what the Republican health plan will look like? No, you have not, because they don't have one. That's not the point. The point is to kill Obamacare, to get rid of the ACA, to get rid of everything that protects your ass. Because the insurance monies need more money. The CEO of those companies, look at them, baby. Hundreds of millions. Salary. Golden parachute, baby. It's profit care. I said it from the beginning. I say it all the time. We do not have health care in this country. We have profit care. Whatever makes the most money. Tell you OxyContin's okay for little kids. It's not addictive. Sure, to get everybody addicted to opioids. Oh, well, look at that. We didn't know. Yes, you did. It was the lust of money, baby. It was the lust of money. Greed. Another yacht. Another island somewhere. Another villa in Spain. I don't know. While they sit and allow their fellow citizens in this country to suffer because they don't have the groceries to put on the table, but the farmer gets a big subsidy. They don't have money to go to the doctor. They don't have money to hire a special education teacher to teach their child who was born coming out of the womb with serious problems. But once you take your breath, baby, it's on your own. They're not interested. Betsy DeVos is not interested. Donnie the Dick is not interested in your sad sob story. Fascism, baby. It's when corporations run the government. We're seeing the head of the FFA up there answering questions now about the FAA. Answering questions about the practice of allowing a company like Boeing to self-certify their own aircraft. Hey, everything's okay. Don't worry about us. Here they are. They're ready for sale. Oh, a couple of them crashed. Well, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Outroar. And then, oh, okay. Well, we better ground the fleet because we don't know. When corporations are left in control of their own devices on how they get their job done, baby, they're going to take the low road, baby. They're going to save the company money. It's cheaper to do it this way. Don't worry about the safety. Oh, it's okay. They don't need to have the extra training it takes to fly that. They flew a 737 before. Slap them in the cockpit and shove them out the door. When injustice becomes law, how many more injustices are we going to see, baby? How many more people are we going to see either get off because of their fame and fortune or end up getting in privileged institutions because they pay their way in, baby? They fake an athletic ability and take the seat from some kid that's working his ass off, baby. That's what the Republican Party is. It doesn't matter about the means. It matters about the end. The end justifies the mean. Lie, cheat, steal, do whatever you have to do. If you win, you got the power. They do it in everything. They do it in the voting. Suppress it. Deny it. Make it hard for them. That's where we come in, baby. This is our country. This is our fight. And we all have to be in this 100%. There can be no other direction, baby. We pick up the banner. We move forward. when injustice becomes law. Resistance becomes duty to a patriot who loves his country. Patriotism is not love of president, it is love of country. And that's what we have to demonstrate, baby, every day. It is our country we love, not the man who foils our house right now, who stinks it up with mold and shit and crap and lies and cheats and schemes. They say you get the government you deserve. We deserve better than this, baby. We deserve a lot better than this lying, cheating piece of scum in his ilk. It's a family thing, though, baby. It's all about the nepotism. Start looking at who's getting hired where, whose wife, daughter, son is getting hired where. It's our duty, baby. That's what we got to do. So we stay in this fight. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to march forward. And we're going to keep finding out shit. And that shit's got to be made public. So we can all see that the emperor has no clothes, baby. He's just a big, fat, ugly prick. And we need to point that out. Anyway, that's my Wednesday, baby. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I had a great time last night on the family meeting. Very good in discussion. I hope y'all enjoyed the music. Lauren Mayer will be joining us. We're going to be playing her songs, and we're so glad to have that as an addition to the show. It makes things better. We want to thank all our Patreon members and those that care about the show and want to help and all that in all the ways that they do. It means so much to us and to keep this going. And it's the only way to keep it going, baby. So that $1 a month Patreon, baby, that's 5 cents a show. Probably going to be less than that. Going to be like 4 cents because we're going to start throwing in Sundays. We like that. A lot of people are available on Sunday to be able to participate and whatnot. So we're going to keep it on Sunday. So that's 6 days a week, baby. $1 for 6 days a week. And donde se compre con mucho gusto, baby. You're saving a lot of money right there. Anyway. Like, share, subscribe. John Bernabelle, Blue Dot in Texas. Keep that blue light shining, baby. It's the most important thing you can do in this time. Don't back down. Stand up, baby. Stand up and be proud. Have the courage to march forward with us and take this country back, baby. Anyway, John Bernabelle on Facebook. John Bernabelle Speaks, the Blue Dot family. Go by and join the family. Join the resistance. Make your voice heard. That's the most important thing you do. Is be involved and be informed. So keep doing that. On Twitter, at Blue Dot in Texas. Out my truck window and anywhere else I can get this message going. Hey, y'all have a good day, and I'll see y'all tomorrow night at the family meeting. Bye.